Hello, hello there. Hi, hi, hi. Can everybody hear me okay? Hopefully, yes. Hopefully, the answer is yes. Also, is the music loud enough? I keep all the time always second guessing myself if the music is loud enough. The music is a little bit chiller though. It's a Pokemon emo. Tad quiet. Okay, I'll turn it up a teeny bit. I feel like the music itself is also just on the quiet side. Also, so sorry for being a little bit late. Just want to let you guys know that I have no idea if the stream will cut off because there is a thunderstorm happening right now. Literally looking outside my window, there's lightning happening right now. So just wanted to let you guys be aware. You never know. Also, thank you so much for the 16 months, Angel. I appreciate it. Thank you. Always. Yes, I will do my best to be safe while I am here in my bedroom, Kai. As safe as I can be. I am always worried. Aw, thank you for the gift sub, Haunted. Always the sweetheart. Thank you. Appreciate it. Show some hype in the chat, guys. I love it. Oh my god, that lightning. I'm seeing that lightning. Yeah, I'm always curious. I'm like, is it? I from what I have heard from other people who live in other parts of the US, that I don't know if this is a thing that people still do now, but I know back in the past people used to do. When there was thunderstorms, people would stay away from windows. Another thing is they would again, this is back in the day when there was phones. People would undo the phones or unplug the phones. So yeah, so I don't know what I just think of it sometimes because I am near a window. I have a bunch of screens and a computer right in front of me. So yeah. Yes, Haunted, exactly. The whole unplugging thing. And I was never told that ever in my entire life. So did I miss out on crucial information? Also, the cats could not care any less about the thunderstorm. They will sometimes, if there's a big, thunder crack, they'll just stop and they'll be like, what was that? But then that's it. When it's raining hardcore, I'll just open the door and just let them kind of go out on the little balcony area. And they'll just be there and be cool. So I don't know. It could have also been your area. Different areas are grounded differently. I lived in Vegas, so I have no idea. Maybe it's just because in Vegas we didn't get many thunderstorms. We got a lot of flash floods, definitely. Also, the other day, Cougar, I wanted to say, when was it? Oh, I can't recall. Maybe it was last Friday? A week ago, I think? It also was thunderstorming. And it was lightning and thunder were very, very close to each other. As in, you would hear the thunder and then immediately the lightning struck. Or maybe it was the opposite around. You hear the light. Is it you see the lightning, then you hear? No, I think it was the opposite. So yeah, it was. I was like, whoa, that is too close for comfort. What, Mochi? Mochi's crying. She's like, oh. But not in a sad way. I think she just wants attention. Hey, Anai. Forgot to say greetings. Greetings, I love you all. Hello from the south of the states. Nai, do you stay away from windows when it's raining? Is that something you've been told? Angel also see? Never heard of this. There is a lot of lightning happening right now. I'm just looking and it's that's hardcore. Hooky Frog says, my grandma used to tell me the windows attracted lightning, but I don't know the science behind it. Yeah, that's the things that I have heard. But again, I only heard that recently, literally a few years ago. Growing up Pacific Northwest, we never got storms, and our electric wasn't grounded properly till recently. Got it. Also, Mochi is on a tear. She just keeps jumping up and down off her tower. Let's switch to this. When my name is mentioned, I panic. Someone whose house got struck literally right over the room once. The power might not go out, but it will definitely light a fire over your head, which is why I said be careful. Got it. Okay. Thunderstorms and lightning, very, very frightening. Yes, the Moch. The Moch is in full effect right now. She's just being a little baby. She's just like having her... Okay, I don't know who it was. Somebody asked me if, like, you know, the cats get zoomies. And Naughty for sure is the cat that gets the zoomies. Like, he literally will just run around at like 5 in the morning and just run around like crazy. Micaiah will have a zoom, but not zoomies. Like, dude will... He's old, right? He's 14 years old. So he'll literally jump off the bed and just runs into the living room, and then that's it. And then he stops. But then Mochi's very different. Mochi just kind of freaks out in place. You know, she doesn't run around. Or she'll jump off her tower and then jump right back up and then jump down and then jump back up. Like, she's funny. Zeal says, my dogs used to get very upset by thunderstorms, but cats, no fucks give. Exactly. Yeah, we had to unplug everything, cover the windows. Okay. Wait, staying away from the windows, even if it's only raining, no lightning. Cover the mirrors. The mirrors, that was the thing. It was mirrors also. I have been told this more so in school, so kinda. Okay. I think part of the stay away from windows thing is because glass used to have lead, which is... Oh, okay. There we go. We're learning. Nina says the exact same thing. You learn something new every stream. Orange says, you're in a storm? I'm in a heat wave. Oh, Orange, believe me. It was very... It is a warm storm. It is... What is the temperature right now? It's probably in the... What is it? Let's see. It's in the high 80s. And earlier, I think it was 100. So very, very hot. But in the evenings, it has been raining. And so it does cool things down a little bit. Not that much, though. Yes, Nina. Mochi is a special one for sure. And yes, Zio, a singular zoom. And luckily, the forecast is showing less temps. Otherwise, the entire weekend for me was supposed to be 100. Yeah, over here, same thing. It's like getting... It's not a record amount of like 100 and above, but still hitting those hundreds. And it's not fun. I had to actually go outside for my work today. And so that was not fun. Because then, like, going in and out of a building with, like, air conditioning, and then it's, like, really hot outside, and then going back in with air conditioning, and then going back out, I feel like it's hotter than it would be if you were just, like, hot the whole time. You know what I mean? The power thing depends on how your house is wired. But when my house got struck, it didn't make our power go out. It just shocked my roommates at the time through their phones. They didn't think much of it before they started checking for any issues, and there was smoke outside. I used to play in thunderstorms in my hometown. I don't trust them here now. Too many trees. I happen to live by like a mountain, so I do know like when a storm passes through and then it goes over the mountain over to my side, I think that's what causes a bit of like the thunderstorms and things, because the clouds kind of crash together around there. All of the dogs always calm with thunder and lightning. I love them so they know there's no danger. Archie sleeps through them. Oh, that's cute. Dude, it's gonna be 110 tomorrow. Orange, last weekend, I went out of town, and where I was at, the car said, you know how like cars have a little temperature thing like in the dashboard? It said it was 115. I don't believe it was 115 because when I checked my phone, it said it was 109. So I believe the 109, but still, being by cars and all that stuff, very warm. So yeah, I grew up in Las Vegas. I most definitely know how it feels like to be in 110. It sucks. And it's what's interesting is like, for people who haven't been near like 100-degree temperature like weather, there is a very big difference between 100 and 110. like, or 105 to 110. You can feel each degree. It's wild. A few weeks ago, when there was a thunderstorm, my cousin and I went out and laid down in the driveway for a while. Hey, and we live once, right? Oh, dude, in the summer, I like being at work because I work in a cooler, but getting in my car after my shift, yes, that's how it feels like too. When I get off work and I go to the car, I'm like sweating. It's horrible. You live in a rainforest? I've always had an aversion to thunderstorms, but after where I was staying at the time got struck, I've hated them. Yeah, I could see how that kind of ruins it, right? Even though you didn't like them before. The car temps are always higher than the actual temps. The other day my car said 108, but it was in the high. Yeah, exactly. I'm assuming wherever the, thermometer or whatever is taking the temperature of like the ambient air around the car must be hotter due to like, the fiberglass or whatever like, materials are of the cars. It makes sense. At the moment for the following week, we're meant humid rain. That's my most hated weather. You're sweaty and wet. Yeah, it's been humid here, and it sucks because like where I grew up in Vegas, it's a dry heat. So it's just hot. That's it. It sucks and it's stifling, but that's it. No humidity. But dealing with heat and humidity? No, I am not about that. Not about that at all. How do you survive 100°C at 86? I always wanted to die. I think you meant Fahrenheit, not Celsius. I feel cars always estimate a bit over or under the actual temperature. I assume it has to do with the metal. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. I don't want to imagine what summer will be like here, judging by how you're all suffering. Do you get bad summers, Nina? What makes it worse is where it was struck was directly over my room. They told me if I wasn't in the bathroom at the time, I might have died. Oh, gosh. That's wild. Good timing to use the bathroom, though. Commissions are open? Yes, Orange. Commissions are open. I very, very rarely... I don't think I've ever closed my commissions a single time. Just to throw it out there, basically, once you can reach me at the... Like, I have, like, a little... If you go to the Reddit page, I believe there's a pinned post. And on the pinned post, there is, like, a little form that you fill out. And on there, it tells you, like, what you're looking for, that kind of thing. And it kind of, like, fills out all the usual questions. Then it sends it over to me so I can see it. I'm also able to be reached over through email. I never really like put that out there, but I do have it on my card. And that's gentlegeekva@gmail.com. But the form I think is the best. It just makes it a little bit easier just because it has already like the pre-established questions that you might want to answer. I don't mind thunderstorms so long as inside, it was drilled into me really hard to not shelter under trees if you're outside during a storm. Also not being the tallest. Yes, that I know. And I think that also made sense for us growing up in the desert because, like, there's nothing. Right? Disney during the summer, too many people, too much heat. Oh, yeah. I think I went once to Disneyland in the summertime. It sucks. But I mean, Disneyland's like, it's busy all the time. It's like, especially ever since Disneyland got like crazy popular within the last like 10 years, I want to say, in terms of like people going to the parks, maybe even more so post-COVID, that like, I feel like there is no off season. It's tough. Trust it's bad. Yesterday I was just in 98 degrees and got sunburned, and I'm brown as F. No, yeah. You got to get that sunscreen. I wear sunscreen anytime I go outside for longer than like just to walk like to the car or something like that. Like I have my sunscreen ready. Our summers have become very humid. 0 out of 10. Do not like. Stupid climate change. Yup. That's why we have the highest rate of asthma and arthritis in Europe because of the damp humidity. Ah, that makes sense. I need to finish my script so I can commission you. Ah, well, hey, whenever you'd like, Kai. No rush. Also, to clarify, I meant that question about Fahrenheit versus Celsius very lightheartedly. Luckily, it's not too hot or humid because I live on the coast, but in the capital, no, please, it's hell. Oh, this is just a habit, automatic response to always speak in Celsius. I am horrible with the whole, what do you call it? Deciphering Celsius? In terms of like, if somebody tells you like, oh, that's 18 degrees Celsius, I literally have no idea what that means. Like, I can't even give you, because I do know there is a way to figure it out. I think it's like ×2 and then add a number. I think that's what it is. So it'd be like 36 and then I think you add 30 or something. It's something like that. And that gives you like a rough estimate in Fahrenheit, but I've never been able to figure it out. Orange has just a question. You don't shame, right? No. You can on there. I'm pretty sure on the form I do go into like my like things that I wouldn't be into doing. I'm pretty sure I have, but I mean, you can always just ask, and I'm very chill, so I'm not gonna shame anybody. If I don't like something, I may just say it. Just be like, oh, you know what? Never mind. Maybe find someone else. But for the most part, I don't think I've ever turned down a commission. Didn't you say Patreon subscribers get a discount on commissions? Yes, Kai. I always forget that detail there. So always bring it up because I will forget. But yes, this is true. I used to go to Disney 4 times a year back when I was an older teen, young 20s. I've talked about this a billion times. I used to work right across the street from Disneyland. And being part of like the quote unquote Disney Friends hotels, you could just request tickets and they would, as long as it wasn't like a blacked out date, because like maybe they had a huge event or a bunch of groups, they would just give you tickets. So we could literally go anytime we wanted. So that was pretty fun. Hey there, Bard. What's up? How's your Friday going? And I have to use sunscreen as black as I am because me no want skin cancer. Exactly. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how dark we are. You still got to use sunscreen. I need to be better at sunscreen, especially in this heat. I need to learn to start wearing sunscreen. And you always should be wearing sunscreen no matter what. Like, even if it's not summertime, right? Like, obviously, with the sun, with the earth tilting and it being exactly in the space where we're a little bit closer or facing the sun closer, right, during summer. So we're getting that the UV rays a little bit harder. Obviously, yes, you should, you should definitely, for sure, wear the sunscreen. And even in the winter, always good to wear sunscreen. That's what I'm saying, Bard. America, right? 0 Celsius, water freezes. 100 Celsius, water. It makes sense, Hooky Frog. It makes sense. It's just, America's dumb. That's really what it all comes down to. America's just straight up dumb. Same to me with Fahrenheit. The first time I heard someone saying it's 80 degrees here, it blew my mind. I heard someone say Celsius tells you the temp of water and Fahrenheit tells you the temp of the human body. Sounds accurate. Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. I like that. That is a really good way of like thinking about it. I just had military parents and we got hella discounted tickets. I've stayed all over the Disney campus. Thing is, I've always wanted to stay on like, like on the in the parks, but I never had a reason to, and they were always incredibly expensive, I also lived in the area, so it was like I didn't have to. Or there was the times when I lived in Vegas and I could just drive there, so it'd be like a real quick little weekend. The what do you call it? Yes, the what do you call it counter. Yes, cloudy days are actually the worst for not having sunscreen because only the strongest UV rays go through clouds. So, yeah. Oh no, Cougar, you're in a special place. You're located in a special place where, yeah, that pale skin and that vitamin D and all of that, you're gotta thread that needle, you know? Hey, a landmine. Thanks for stopping in. And yes, the U.S., please, not all of America. Yes, Angel, wear sunscreen. You don't want to get sun damage as you get older. It will happen. Having lived in Europe and the U.S., the water versus human is the best way to do it. It makes sense. I am horrible with that too. Also, like millimeters, centimeters, like I have no idea. I can give you an estimate of an inch, but if you told me to give you an estimate of a centimeter or a millimeter, I have no idea what that is. I've only ever been to Disney World in Florida once, and that was when I was in middle school. And I've never been to Disney World. I always wanted to, but then that means going to Florida, and Florida is not somewhere I want to go. Dude, I freaking sunburnt my legs driving a few days ago. Oh no, how did that happen? Mochi's doing that thing where she's jumping up and down on her thing. Absolutely, Orange, no worries. You can make that happen. By campus, I mean like all over the area, not just the Disney hotels. Ah, okay, like the surrounding area. Got it. I'm curious if you've stayed at one of the hotels I worked at. That'd be funny. I've talked about this before, but what's funny is that I have a picture of me as a kid with my family. And I think I'm probably 4 years old. And what do you call it? Hold on. Yeah, so my family and I, we went to Disneyland, and we stayed at a hotel, and it was really funny because then like years later I ended up working at that exact same hotel. So that was pretty trippy. I always try my best to not get a driver's tan. Like anytime I'm driving, I always try to get my hand out of the sun or at least move my arms a bit. From what I know, I'm pretty sure somebody will mention it already because I'm kind of a little bit, what do you call it, past, or a little bit late. But I was gonna say, Azil, that I know Disney World is like, how much bigger is it than Disneyland? It's like 3 or 4 times bigger, right? Like it's ginormous. I am weak and the sun is strong. Disney World is huge, and a whole thing has its own laws. Huge. Yes, I think Disney World has like there's like a whole township, right? I might have, Gigi. I've stayed in basically all the hotels down there. Yes, you probably have. You probably did. That is wild. Florida is never that bad when I've been, but I go do what I went for. Maybe explore a little bit and then go back to where I'm staying. This is true, Angel. The sun is a deadly laser. Bart, you live in Florida. It's literally GTA. Oh, shit, man. That's crazy. That is wild. Disney World is like 5 parks in a trench coat. I think I was the only person who cried in Disneyland within the first 10 minutes of going. Oh, why'd you cry, Cougar? And when was this? Disneyland is kind of overrated. I've been once and the lines are long as F and everything. I mean, yeah, you kind of need to know what you're getting yourself into, you know? It's the same thing like going like to an anime convention. It is mostly lines. It is very expensive. You're going to be paying out the wazoo for food, drinks, and like anything that is going to make you a little bit more comfortable. But the experience is just being there. I like the vibe of Disneyland. Like I love like just when you're in there, there's literally like nothing that kind of reminds you of being outside it. Although things have changed because I have seen so many like videos of like the last time I went to Disneyland, it was like 2015. So it's been over 10 years. And I see so many videos of people like, you know, like they're vlogging or they're doing like TikTok things and being viral there. And that just sounds so annoying. Like that was not a thing when I used to go. So yeah. Disney World can put you in Disney jail if you break the Disney laws. I do know that there is a jail also at Disneyland. I do know that. I cried with Happy, but I went for Halloween the first time, and that was my favorite time to go. Oh, yes, you got the Halloween parade. They changed the, what do you call it? The haunted mansion into Nightmare Before Christmas themed, and that's badass. I love that. And I'm sure they do a whole lot more different things now. Been in Disney World only, and that was back like a gazillion years ago. Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom. Does Disney World also have the whole like Avengers thing too? And Star Wars? Or is that only Disneyland? Looked it up. Google says Disney World is 50 times larger. I mean, that makes sense if it is. Disneyland is like Disneyland's not that big. Like it's big, but it's not at the same time. Ironic, because I went to Disney World in 2016. My last time there was 2014. It's been so long. I like how we all kind of went in that little period of time. I was there in 2000, and there was a Western area with a saloon, a sheriff's station, etc. My dad was a super fan of Westerns, and because he wasn't there to see it, I cried for him. I was freaking 23 years old. Ah, okay. I thought you were like when you were a kid or something. Last time I went to Disneyland was 2014. I'm telling you, we all went at the same time. Now I was having so much fun since I had my 3DS. Oh, I never brought my gaming stuff with me. I might have brought my 3DS when I went, but I just don't really remember. Street Pass was badass. Oh my god, I love Street Pass. Bart says, yeah, they stick you in jail if you're belligerent or dressed inappropriately and refuse to change, etc. There's like paperwork and the whole 9 yards. Yes, I have heard about that. It's crazy. But I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Because like they have their own security, you know, they have their own stuff. Because what are they going to do? Call the cops on you and then wait forever for them to get there, right? Like it takes forever to get from like the entrance just to get in to the park, let alone wherever whatever incident is happening. So they have to have like their own stuff. My best friends went to Disneyland on September 2024. Oh, except for you, Nina. That's true. You guys went recently. I didn't have the time to go, sadly. And from what they've told me, they've loved it. But yeah, Disney World is better. Oh, and you went last year, right? And yep, they have Avengers Sands. Oh, okay. So they built it at both parks. Got it. Would you be tempted to see Disneyland for sheer nostalgia? I would love to go to Disneyland again. I have no qualms about Disneyland. I am not a Disney adult whatsoever, but I love me some Disneyland. It's the same thing like with anime conventions. Like when you see videos of like Anime Expo, like I used to frequent that every year for like a decade. Like I love that so much. And yeah, like it sucks when you're in line for hours on end, but you kind of plan for it. You get snacks, you know, you bring like games with you, you have music, you're there with your friends, you're just chilling. There's other people just having fun. So I feel like it's just kind of part of the thing. Disneyland is not as like, you know, just chilling in line like it is. You just stay with your group and the lines aren't that bad compared to like anime conventions, but still. I remember going for Pirates of the Caribbean release. Me too. I remember when they did. That is exactly when I used to work there. I worked during the construction of the revamped Pirates ride, and I was one of the first people to go when they reopened it because they wanted they wanted like the people who had worked in the area to be able to like tell guests what it was like. Pictures of yourself next to the Clydesdale horse. Oh yes, the Clydesdales. I still have my 3DS, been playing Fire Emblem like crazy. Yeah, I think we will do some Astrobot in a little bit. My mom used to have a Clydesdale. They have fluffy feet. Yes, they do. Pokemon X was my hyperfixation at the time. I was perfect. It was perfect for me, but while I was out, I was focusing on Street Pass. I miss it so much. Going to conventions with the 3DS was the coolest thing in the world. Although, I will tell you, Street Pass is great. I don't think it's going to be better than Street Pass, but the original DS, the first DS, and you're like, let's say you're at an anime convention, and you go into PictoChat, oh, those are memories. PictoChat was the greatest thing in the world. There was rooms maxed out. There'd be multiple rooms of PictoChats happening. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. Oh gosh, that lightning seemed very close. Nope, this year in February. Oh, was it really this year, Nina? Wow, that felt like so long ago. I still remember when I went on Guardians of the Galaxy ride, the best one ever, and I didn't want to go on it. I still owe me a ride on Tron, though. Is the Guardians of the Galaxy ride what used to be the Tower of Terror? Kind of like, it's like it goes all the way up and then just drops you? I think Conpox would actually take me out now. GG videos from Disneyland and going on the rides, that would be so cool. That would be fun. Funny thing is, the last time I went to Disneyland in 2015, I actually did do a somewhat of like a vlog when I used to do like old Twitch streaming, like an old persona, basically, I used to do. None of that exists anymore. But yeah, that's pretty funny to think that that's what I was doing back then. Some lines even have interactive games to keep you busy, like the Seven Dwarfs ride. Oh, that's pretty cool. I remember the interactive ride or things back in the day was trying to find the hidden Mickeys. Oh, that sucks, Angel, that every time you've gone, it's been closed. I have told you guys that I got stuck on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Literally right at the part where you're about to drop, because you have like the end, like there's the part where you get on the boats, right? And then as you get on the boats, there's like, it's really quiet, it's dark, it's kind of eerie. And then like, there's like the birds and there's like, what is it? There's like this voice that tells you like, dead man tells no tales. And then you're supposed to, like based off the third Pirates of the Caribbean movie where they fall off the edge of the world. That's kind of like what's supposed to be the reference there. So then you fall, you make a drop, and then you end up in like the pirates like world kind of thing. And then they're all dancing and whatever with the animatronics. And I got stuck literally right there. Like right there at the drop. Like right before we're supposed to drop. And it's like misty. So everybody was getting wet. So that sucked. But it was kind of cool because it was just dark. It was like pitch black in there. Oh no, Bard. No Nintendo Switch 2 yet? Oh, that so sucks. And they're going to raise the price soon in September. You got like a month. Both times my friends and I have gone, we've gone in February, and I'd say it's the best time. That's pretty good because it's not too hot. See, I know what I'm talking about, Haunted, with the drop and everything. My cousin and I used to use PictoChat back in the day. It was, oh, heck yeah. Here's an interesting question for those who were there. How much was your ticket? Oh, yours was $25? Okay. Mine, I think when I went, it might have been maybe 90, but I do remember when I went in the early 2000s, it was in the 80s. Yeah, I do think Tower of Terror got changed over to Guardians of the Galaxy. Somebody told me that recently. They still do hidden Mickeys. I follow a channel that shows hidden secrets and rare break. That's pretty cool. Mickey's for you is a slang word for male dingly dangles. First time I was 9, so I couldn't tell you. Second time was part of a school trip, so I don't know. I forget if Disney gave us a discount. I refuse to buy a Switch 2, man. Nintendo's trying to fleece me. I mean, the exclusives that the Switch 2 have gotten they have been legendary. It hasn't even, what? No, yeah, it has been. I was going to say it hasn't even been a full year since the Switch 2 came out. No, but it's been a year, and it's been so good. Pokopia, freaking, I know not a lot of people were digging real hard on Mario Kart World, but I love Mario Kart World. Splatoon Raiders, I got that recently. Oh, I love Splatoon Raiders. Holy crap. I'm probably thinking of some other ones that I have. Oh, Donkey Kong? Donkey Kong's fantastic. So I'm not trying, to have you hit that FOMO, but Switch 2 is legit. Switch 2 is legit, I can say. I may have caved and got a Switch 2 just yet. Oh, you did, Angel? I legit couldn't think of anything else for my birthday, so I asked for fun. Oh, hell yes. That's what I'm talking about. Bard, the exclusives can suck eggs. Tell my Switch 1 affirmations every night. Pokopia is super fun. I think I'm already all done with the new area. Oh, I still got to go back to Pokopia. I took a big, massive break after like that first week because I just got so like overwhelmed with everybody coming up with like so many cool things. And I was like, I'm not doing any of that. I think the place where I ended up with, I think is the third world, where you meet like Magmar and stuff in the caves. And then it's like when you start doing like the ironsmithing kind of stuff. Oh, no worries, Landmine. You get some rest. Hopefully you have a good night. And I hope you have a great day tomorrow, all right? Thanks for stopping on in. I appreciate it. I get it. I resisted getting one for the first year because I've been mad at Nintendo. I still have my original Switch from launch day. I mean, I also was a I think I've been a day one Nintendo owner for every system since the GameCube. Yeah, I literally picked up my stuff at midnight, whether it was Best Buy, whether it was a Walmart, whether it was a GameStop. I have, ever since GameCube, I've been lining up midnight to get my Nintendo console. Handheld's not included. Like, I don't remember doing that for the 3DS. I did get it. I think I was part of the ambassador program, and I remember that was for early adopters. So I'm pretty sure that was like within the first few months, if not like the first month. Oh, I cannot wait for the Ocarina of Time remake. That's going to be so good. Even though we've literally seen nothing about it. I am definitely a Nintendo geek guy. Taro is still there, and it's on Hollywood Studios, not Epcot. And Google says that before it was the Ellen's Energy. Ah, okay, got it. Thanks, Nina. I think maybe unless maybe it was different in Disneyland. But, like, I had a coworker who recently went, and she was the one who said that. So, I don't know. She could be mistaken. I want to get a Steam Deck, but my wallet has flies and lint tumbling out of it. Yes, that's rough. I can definitely see. Steam Decks are so expensive now, especially after they raise the price. I have my sister's old Switch 1, and once it started getting stick drift, I got new controllers and a Switch 2. Should not have bought the new controllers. I don't know if they still do it, but Nintendo, maybe I told you, Shiv, that Nintendo will, you can ship your Joy-Cons, and they'll fix them for you, like free of charge. All right, guys, I think it's time to jump into some Astrobot. We have been talking quite a bit, and I think it's time. I'm going to go ahead and pause this. Let's unmute that.
It's time to play the game.
Switch over here. It's time to play the game.
Time to play the game.
All right. I think we were going to Japan next, if I recall. Yes. Japan is right here. I know, Cougar. I take forever to start my game. All right, all these Torty gates. Does this mean we're going to be doing some Ghost of Tsushima kind of stuff in here? That one was easy. Ah, music is loud. Yes, you are correct. I raised it up for the music, and I forgot to turn it down. I think this should be good. Is it not too quiet now? Oh, you go back. Nope, 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 nope. Now it's a tad quiet. Okay, hold on. I think I had it at 30 dB. So let's try that. Yeah, I think this should be good. I think this is what it is. It is so like very finicky in that it has to be exactly exactly like on the number, otherwise it, what do you call it? It freaks out. Whoa, I'm a sponge. What am I playing? So right now I'm playing Astrobot. Did you mean like on my my own time, or? Oh, I missed. Oh, did I get it? I did get it. Ooh, okay. I'm happy sponges. You're playing FF2? Yes, I've been playing Final Fantasy 2. I've also been playing Final Fantasy 14 a little bit. I kind of, since I came back from being out of town, I have not gotten back into Final Fantasy 14. But I want to say like I'm around level 30 now, 30 something. I'm trying to remember where I'm at. I'm still in like the Realm Reborn stuff. Oh, I remember where I'm at. I've just gotten to the part where I've done a bunch of like dungeons, like where they're like teaching you how to do the dungeons. So I think I've done 3 dungeons, 3 or 4. And I haven't done them with people. I did them all just with the NPCs, because I kind of wanted to learn my character and just kind of know what I need to do. It's pretty basic since I'm, what do you call it? I am, what am I? I use a, oh my gosh, what am I thinking of? What is the word? A lance. I'm a lancer. That's what it is. So I'm just doing DPS, which I think is like the easiest class. I think when I first played it years back, I remember playing a tank. And I remember one time, oh my gosh. Oh, thank you so much for the gift sub, Shiv. Appreciate it. Show some hype in the chat, guys. Show some hype. Thank you so much for that, Shiv. And I know Bart appreciates it. I remember the first time that I played like a dungeon as a tank, and I accidentally was playing on Wi-Fi. This is like years and years ago. This was literally around the time Realm Reborn launched, when Final Fantasy 14 like did its relaunch after they like destroyed the world. And I was playing on Wi-Fi, and it was like causing such a lag that people were upset at me because I kept screwing up. I felt so bad. If I get it, should I get it on Switch or PS5? I'm not sure. Maybe PS5 just for better, what do you call it? Better visuals? But I don't know, Switch 2 could be fun with it. That was the whole thing. The whole reason why I got right back into it recently was because of the Switch announcement. And I was like, oh, I should play it on Switch. Maybe that'll get me to play it. So then I was like, well, let me install it on PC and let me get back into it. And now I'm like, well, why would I play it on Switch if I could just play it on my PC? So yeah, I've been doing that recently. I've been having fun. I used to play heals. I like being a priest. I'm a masochist. Yeah, Realm Reborn goes until level 50 or so, I believe. And also I did dungeons with NPC for a while, but the NPCs can be a bit dumb. So far, they haven't really like expressed their dumbness because there hasn't been any like advanced mechanics that have been necessary so far. But it's been pretty chill. Also, oh my gosh! Coming in again with another gift sub. Appreciate it, Shiv. And thank you so much for the follow there. Oh my gosh. TK, sorry. I was like trying to dodge and then I looked away from the chat. But appreciate the follow, TK. But yeah, I've heard Realm Reborn is pretty boring. My experience with, I talked about it before, my experience with Final Fantasy 14 is that I played it when it first came out, again, Realm Reborn. I had a friend who was big on Final Fantasy 11, had always been for years and years and years. It was like my roommate in college, and he was way big on 11. Then when 14 came out, he wanted me to play it, but I didn't really have a good PC. So in the end, when they relaunched, at that point, I did have a good PC. So then I got in on it in a Realm Reborn, but it was my first like experience into anything MMO related. So the concept of dailies, weeklies, just parties, all of that was so new to me. And so I had really no idea what I was like even in for. I beat the campaign and I was like, oh, okay, that was cool. I guess that's Final Fantasy 14. Huh. Not knowing that you're kind of supposed to, you know, rerun dungeons and try to get better gear and, you know, do that over and over again. And then there's your fun, right? And then you level up and then the job system. And again, I didn't really know what I was doing. So after I beat the campaign, there was no, what am I thinking of? Not DLCs, expansions. So I didn't, yeah, that was kind of as far as I went with it. And then now, years later, everyone's always talking about like, oh, 14 is so good, it's like the best, and Shadowbringers, holy fucking shit. And I'm like, I kind of wish I never stopped playing. But also, I don't want to pay $14 or $15 or whatever it is a month. So that has been the biggest obstacle. It's not so much that it's too much money, as much as if I had a crew I was running with and playing all the time, then yeah. But also, I am somebody who plays a lot of games. So I do know for some, it is like their forever game. You know, it's the one game they play. But for me, because I'm always playing so many games, it's hard for me to just be fine with constantly paying for maybe a game I'm not even like currently playing, or I play just for one day. Because Destiny was that for me. That was kind of like my real true introduction to like the MMO structure, which, you know, Destiny isn't a traditional MMO in the sense, but that was kind of like my introduction to like, oh, we're doing dailies. Oh, we're doing weeklies. Okay, this is what a raid is. Got it. Oh, these are mechanics. All right. Oh, these are like the jargon needed for you to know how to get through this dungeon and not have to like have somebody tell you step by step. You can just kind of like, oh, you're gonna step on this, go on that, do this thing, and have it be all nicknames and stuff like that, you know? So, whole thing. Anyway, hey there, Senku. I just kind of went on a whole freaking tangent there. I actually got set up my Final Fantasy 14 account on my Switch 2. I was going to try. I am thinking about, from what I hear, I don't know if this is true. Do you need a whole other subscription if you do get it on Switch 2? Or do you just buy the game and you're good? Because maybe having both would make me play it more. Yeah. Do you know about that, Angel? I just bought Astrobot, my first PS5 disc. I haven't bought physical games in 5 years. Oh gosh. I try to buy physical, like if I can. Mostly because, I mean, usually you get a good deal, right? You can find them for cheaper. But I also, for the longest time, would resell my games. Like I'd sell them on eBay, you know, things like that. And the way I thought of it is like, as a kid, I used to rent games. So I would think of the purchase price and then me playing it as like the rental cost. So even though I wouldn't make all my money back, it's like, well, that's okay. It was like, this was the money I spent to experience this game. Also, I have no idea how you're supposed to do this. Maybe we'll find out in a little bit. Rumbleborn is the worst of the game, but sets up a lot of the story if you're interested in it. Admittedly, I have been skipping everything. All of the cutscenes, everything whatsoever. Mostly because I'm like, you know what? Once I get through the main story, once I get through the campaign, I'm going to watch a video and get like an analysis of what happened. Because then that way, when I get to the Shadowbringers content, then I will be like, oh, okay, now I'm invested. Oh shit, you have to keep going. All right, hold on. You did not like 11. I felt kind of sad for my parents. I don't think I've ever told the story to anybody, but I had like a really crappy computer growing up, and I had no idea of the concept of like needing to have specific tech or upgrades for like video cards and stuff like that. I had no idea about any of that. And so I actually had my parents buy me Final Fantasy 11. Mind you, we also had dial-up internet. So, yeah, I ended up having to buy a video card, which my parents were not very happy about. But they're like, okay, this is going to help you play the game you want. All right, cool, here we go. Did that. But then at a 56K modem, it was impossible to even update the game, let alone play it. So that was some sad times. TK says, I also bought a PS5 media remote. I watch a lot of movies and TV on mine. The first Astro's Playroom was so fun. I never played Playroom. And Playroom was like included with the PS4, right? If I recall. Also, I'm really slow on chat right now. So how are you doing, Senku? I probably already asked. I'm good. Wanted to hop in and say hey because I haven't talked to you guys. Aw, appreciate it. Thank you. If you play it on Switch, let us know what you think. If it's worth it, I'm thinking about whether or not to buy it. Honestly, I don't know. I don't do my dailies or weeklies because besides one weekly that I unlocked after Stormblood that gets me money, I should do those more. If you're around a look lost in a main city, eventually a guild leader will. Oh, you look lost. Well, they'll adopt you. Oh, I was doing some just some missions the other day, and it was cool just seeing like the other like new players because you see like the little sprout icon next to them. I am curious, how do you level up that icon? Is it by like beating like the main campaign, or how do you get rid of the little sprout? Not that I am, I'm not embarrassed by the sprout. I don't mind. I'm just playing on controller, to be honest, so I think my review will be good. I also play on controller. Like, when I'm playing on the PC, I play on controller, and I have my keyboard ready to go if I want to do, like, other stuff. Like, if I want to pull up the map, or go into my inventory, change items, go to my quests and journals. Also, I do think the storm is immediately above me, because, man, that thunder that just went off right now was very loud. I have such a huge backlog. I'm always buying games. Can't just find. That's basically me. I get it. I don't pay the sub anymore, but the free version does go up to Shadowbringers now. Shadowbringers is like top 3 of all. See, that's why I need to experience it. I heard of dailies and weeklies from Genshin Impact. Yes, I also that was I think a lot of people's introduction to that too. Who maybe not were familiar with it, right? I think I missed one bot. I just bought 7 Otome games, and there's 2 Danganronpa games I just bought. There's Pokopia expansion. I don't think I'm going to go on the Oh, I missed it. I don't think I'm going to get the Pokopia expansion just yet, because I do feel I want to dig a little bit deeper in that game. I believe so. You know, play with other people on other consoles that you can play on one console and another on the same account. At least for sure on the Switch. But yeah, sub-specific for Switch 2 is necessary? Oh, that's rough. But I think I heard that there's a discount on that sub, right? I do know they're not making you pay full price for both subs, right? And does progress carries over, right? Like, let's just say, right? Brain rot cat coming in. Let's just say I play on PC, right? And I want to switch over to the Switch 2. I carry all my stuff, right? I guess what you do is you just pay the subscription on where you want to put the time in, I think. Also, I cannot fucking stand. I'm sorry for the hardcore F-bombs there. The fucking stand. The Mog Station website. That thing hasn't been updated since 2014. Like, seriously. I feel like there should be a better way to handle that. I'm doing well, Senku. It is raining here, thunderstorms, a lot of lightning outside. So I've been kind of just like fingers crossed the entire time, hoping that the power doesn't go out. Astro's Playroom was included with the PS5. Ah, okay, got it. I believe you get rid of Sprout when you catch up to current content. I'm in Shadowbringers and I'm still a Sprout. My friends lost their Sprout when they caught up. Got it. It's hours played. I think it's 300 hours and playing up to the most recent expansion. Okay, got it. Dev should finish the main game before getting Pocopia expansion. We'll do that. Also, thank you so much for the brain rot. That sound alert there, Shirayuki. It's always lovely. I love it when people lurk, but if they just go ahead and play a sound, that's awesome. Okay, it's 50% off. That's what I thought. I thought it's like they're not gonna make you pay full price for both. That is wild. But if you think about it, it is crazy to think how Square just hit the jackpot with Final Fantasy XIV. Originally, it was not the biggest thing in the world, didn't really take off, and then eventually it did take off. And then now you have people double dipping now, wanting to get it on, PC, but then also wanting to play it on the go. That is insane, right? Okay, good. I'm glad everybody agrees. Mog Station, fuck that site. None of it makes sense. I don't understand it. I am very good when it comes to understanding tech and bad layouts and all that shit like that, but I feel they do a horrible job, especially when you have multiple accounts. If you have multiple accounts, it is horrible. So how about them Knicks? OMG, you and the thunderstorms reminding me of that meme of the dog with his eyes closed and the caption's like he's trying to ignore it. I am literally trying to ignore it right now because it's like the lightning is lightninging very hard. Wait for the sub because I know the game purchase itself is 30% off right now. I didn't know about the sub though. Yeah, so I think you do get a discount off the game and the sub. And I guess that doesn't, I think they're also, what I'm thinking of, Bard and Angel, that I think that they want you to lock in on a subscription instead of getting the free account, because I think as of right now, you cannot play with a free account on Switch 2. I think that's what they're doing. From what I've read, because I was looking this up a while ago, but I don't think they have that free account thing. So like for instance, with my version that I have right now, the progress that I've made, I cannot move over to the Switch 2 because like, since I don't technically have like a paying subscription, they're not gonna allow me on there unless I buy my own. And then I think once I do that, does that change my free account to a subscription on the PC as well? That's what I'm saying. It's like complicated. And I do know there's a free trial, but I think that's just for right now, right? Like, I think once the game launches, it's going to be, like, it's the full game. Like, there's not going to be a free trial anymore. Oh, oh shit. Ah, so that's why you were mentioning the Knicks. Because we were on a topic that you didn't know anything about. Got it. Sorry about that. Off topic, onto something new. I know we have a few people who have seen the new Spider-Man movie. No spoilers, please, but I am gonna be going to go see it on Sunday, and I am quite excited. Has anybody else seen it, and what do they think? Are they like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest piece of cinematic art put to film, or digital film, I guess you could say. I'm very excited. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Have been since I was a little kid. Watching the animated series. Absolutely loved it. I have memories of waking up very early in the mornings. I think it used to come on at 7 a.m. on Saturday mornings, on the days that I did actually get to enjoy my Saturday. And just watch Spider-Man, because Spider-Man would come on before Power Rangers. Those were some fun times. Oh no. Shocker! Better go. You don't ever have to apologize about geeking out about something not everyone knows about. It's fun hearing you talk about whatever. Thank you, Shiv. As much as it's been a joy to listen, my migraine has upgraded from just light to now sound. I have a good rest of the stream, GG, and stay amazing. Aw, I'm so sorry to hear about the migraine, but I do hope that it goes away and that you're able to rest up tonight. All right, Haunted, thank you again for the gift subs. As always, you have yourself a lovely rest of your Friday, okay? And a great weekend. Feel better. I'm also going to watch it on Sunday. I'm absolutely thrilled. Yeah, me too. Like, I'm psyched. Like, this movie is getting hype in a way that, like, people have been mentioning, you know, like, it's endgame levels of hype. Yeah, who chained up Robo Dude? What happened? Oh, shit. Oops. I haven't seen it myself. My coworker has, and I'll ask him tomorrow. I want to see it, but your girl have to save up for BTS. Whoa. More lightning. The BTs. No manager for stop apology for going on a tangent. It wouldn't be a GG stream without a passionate subject. Aw. Thank you. I do have many interests. Speaking of interests, this has absolutely nothing to do with anything. But as of this morning, Zeal, I have, from what I've seen in Final Fantasy 2, because of the leveling up system that I talked about over in the Discord and how it's just so weird that I just wanted to bypass all of the unknowables, that I was like, you know what? I am just going to over level and over grind so that way I am literally invincible for all of the game. And from what I've seen from guides and videos is that you want to get like level 16 spells of like teleport, because that is like a one-hit kill for like basically almost everything in the game. And as of this morning, I believe I have teleport leveled up all the way to 16 on two of the like the permanent 3 characters, so I just need one more. They're level 16 on a ton of other spells. So little by little, I am making my little invincible army. Can confirm that, and if you're a huge Spider-Man fan, you'll love it. Oh, hell yeah. I've literally been watching No Way Home clips recently, because I'm like, man, Spider-Man is so good. Also, my apology for being silent. I am doing my nighttime routine, plus I just wanted to listen since you were tangenting. Aw, thank you. Are you still doing the freebies? Working on the freebies? How do I do this? Do I do it like this? Yeah. Oh, shoot, there's a lot more of these dudes in here. Okay. All right, I'm assuming... I hear a bot, I think? Or is it just me? Maybe this is my own voice I'm hearing. Is that the whole level? Like, if I go to him, does it finish the level? Okay. Who's your favorite Spider-Man? Ooh, that's a good one. I do gotta say it's probably... I love Tom Holland because he gives me the Marty McFly vibes, right? I mean, that is kind of like what he based his performance off, and I'm a big Back to the Future fan. And yes, we do need to watch that on a movie night. We do, definitely. I keep forgetting, but we do. Maybe I should see if we do that for November. I think that actually could work. You guys can remind me. November for Back to the Future. But yeah, I think I really like his performance the most, even though it is probably the least traditional Spider-Man. Tobey, I think, is my second. Andrew Garfield is a strange Spider-Man for me. I don't know if I like his take on the character. He does look the most almost like what true Spider-Man looks like, kind of like in the more modern comics, like Ultimate Spider-Man and from then on. But I don't know. I didn't really like the suit design. A lot of people like the suit design in The Amazing Spider-Man. I was not one of them. Didn't really like the story. Didn't really like much of anything from Amazing Spider-Man. I respect it, though. I like hearing you talk, too, I guess. Your passion radiates energy of rainbows, sunshine, puppies, kitties, light, hugs, warmth, love, and sprinkles. Don't forget sparkles, too. Little sparkles, like the emote that I like. Not gonna lie, Garfield Spider-Man had so much aura. That's my thing. I like a lot of people say that, and I just feel like I didn't get that aura. Even though the suit looks cool, the swinging was really good. Maybe I need to go back and watch it. I felt it was very cheesy and not in like a heartwarming way, the way the first, the Raimi movies were. I don't know. That basketball scene was really rough. Yes, I cut out a bunch of stickers, so every freebie can have 2 stickers. Still working on keychains. Now just gotta wait for photo cards. Ooh, you're going all out. As soon as you and Shiv watch the movie, I need to talk about some things. Oh, definitely. We gotta go deep. Our movie night list is going to do it, basically. My brother loved Tom Holland as Spidey because he says, and I quote, he really does portray... Yes! I think so too, but at the same time, the Peter Parker that like I grew up with, which was the animated series Peter Parker, was like an adult. Like he was a full-on adult. He had a temper. Like he was kind of, not gonna say mean, but he was a temper and he used to talk a lot of shit. And I feel like Tom Holland, his character, I don't know if he talks the most shit. He talks a lot. Doesn't talk a lot of shit. Tobey Maguire, I think maybe his Spider-Man was the one that actually talked the most shit in a funny way. Chemistry him and Emma Stone had, but he's not a good Peter Parker. Maybe that's what it is. I need to go back and give it another chance. I will give Andrew another chance. I loved him in No Way Home. I really liked it with everybody else. Toby's my guy, but it was Spider-Man 3, I think, with the black suit. I didn't jam with it. The dance was cringy. Yes, maybe the whole emo look was your version of the basketball scene from Andrew's movie. But yeah, that wasn't what you were jiving with. I actually didn't have a problem with it. My problem stemmed more from just how bad that Venom was in that movie. The symbiote, great. Eddie Brock, I'm fine. with Topher Grace being Eddie Brock. That's fine. But at least make him buff, right? Yes, you do give Sparkles vibes too, Pookie. Thank you, Nye. Holland Spider-Man is heavy. Yes, yes. And I think that obviously comes to the fact that he's young, right? Like he's kind of meant to be, he was meant throughout the entire trilogy leading up to this new one, like he was a high schooler. So it kind of makes sense that he's more of the aw shucks type. He kind of has like the old school Spider-Man vibe, maybe like original comics kind of like attitude. But I do like from what I've seen so far that a lot of people have been saying that the energy and the vibe of this movie reminds them a lot of the peaks and the highs from Raimi's Spider-Man 2, which I mean, everyone I think can agree Spider-Man 2, absolutely fantastic. Just, oh my God. Top tier in terms of comic book movies. So if it's there, then I'm very excited. I am extremely excited. Can't take Tom Holland seriously because he has such a big mouth at press junkets. He's a pure, excitable child on Christmas Day. He was never allowed to do interviews alone. He had, yes. He really does look, I mean, it's funny because he's older, right? Like he's like, I think he's 30 now. And it's just so funny because dude just acts like a little kid. But I love it. It's very infectious. Maybe that's a thing. Like when I see Tom Holland, I see like how, like that raw energy that like Nye is talking about when it comes to like how when I talk about things and I get really excited. I think that's what I like a lot about Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Whereas, you know what I think? I think when it came to Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, it was very much of the times of that 2010s kind of emo, a little bit darker kind of vibe. And I feel like Tobey's was a little bit on the in-between, right? His was aw shucks, but also going with like, we're dealing with like a little bit tougher subjects. He's growing up. He has to deal with other stuff. I don't know. Maybe Tobey Maguire's trilogy was very good. It was very good. Hey, Red, what's up? What's up? Oh my God, yes, the Ruffalo interview where he basically just spoils, I think, like, what is it? Was it Infinity War? Oh my God, holy shit. And everybody, I think it was like, I don't remember who it was. Was it like Robert Downey Jr.? He was there and they just look at him like, what? What did you just say? And Ruffalo, maybe, okay. If you guys want, I feel like I could be spiritually connected with the energy of a Mark Ruffalo and a Tom Holland. I dig their energies so much as just people, not even just as actors, but just as people. So I love them. And so I feel like that's kind of the energy I give when I get really excited about things and I just want to talk about, you know? Love Tom Holland. Tobey will always be number one. Especially when he's with Zendaya, just an excited puppy. He live streamed Infinity War's opening. Oh no. He's chaos. Tobey and Tom are tied for the best. Yes, I think so too. Nerdy chaos for sure. Ruffalo in interviews on general, he's amazing, extremely fun. I think so too. The first time I remember seeing Mark Ruffalo was 13 going on 30. That was like my introduction to him as an actor. I don't think it was Tom Holland that spoiled Infinity War. It was Mark Ruffalo, where he basically says like, oh yeah, we all die. Like half of us die or something like that. And then everyone's like, wait, no. And like everyone's like staring daggers at him. It's amazing. Like you can tell like no, it was Don Cheadle. I think Don Cheadle's like, man, like it is horrible. Oh, Don Cheadle, if he ever, it's very similar to like the Kevin Hart thing. He's like, I'm 50 years old. Damn. And just that dagger stare. You never want to disappoint Don Cheadle. You don't want to do that because that stare will burn through you. And I think that's what happened with Mark Ruffalo. Watch Ruffalo on Graham Norton. Meryl Streep couldn't keep her hands off him. He was so smooth. I'll have to look that up. Maybe you should share that on the Discord. He's so endearing in 13 going on 30. I had such a huge crush on him. Yeah, again, that was my introduction to him. So I was like, oh, that was a good dude. Yeah, he did. Wasn't it on Jimmy Fallon? I think it was like a night show. Lots of stuff to take care of, Kai. He's the embodiment of a facepalm sometimes. Completely unrelated note, I gave my hair a trim on my own. It turned out okay. Hey, that's pretty cool. Back in the day, I used to give myself haircuts, and I probably looked horrible. Yes, Nye, it is just like he snatches that guy's soul away. You know, I'm 55 years old. Damn! And then just the pause, and it's like, I'm sorry. Oh, that guy's soul was snatched. Fantastic, fantastic. Oh, we're having a good time. However, guys, I do think that I might just call it there. I did want to stream a little bit longer, but I'm actually getting a little bit tired. Not to mention, no joke, kind of scared with the thunderstorm this entire time. It really wasn't raining that hard, but now I'm hearing the rain, and the lightning and the thunder just keeps on getting closer. So I feel like I kind of want to not be in front of my computer with a billion screens in front of me and my computer tower at my feet. So yeah, I feel like I think I want to call it there. Oh, no worries, Red. You were actually here for a good amount. I'd only been streaming. What is it? I've only been streaming for like an hour and 20 minutes, so it hadn't been too long. I'm a fan of thunderstorms, Red, but not when I'm too close to the lightning. And there it is again. And it's not just a quick lightning flash. Like right now, it's like it flashes like flash, 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 flash. And I'm like, oh my God. So yes, I think I'm good. Finishing up for bed anyways. Hope you're safe tonight. Oh, thank you for the water check. Yes, probably. I'm pretty sure Cougar. That's also a thing. I'm tired from the talking. Thank you for the stream, Gentle. I feel like I haven't been on a stream. Oh, well, I thank you, Zeal. Thank you for stopping on in and making time. You can't sleep during storms? Okay, here's the thing. I can sleep during storms, but where my apartment currently is at, there is a drainage pipe that goes from the roof down to, you know, the ground, obviously, on the side of the apartment. And my window literally faces where the drainage pipe like drops all the water. So the thunderstorm or like rain will have already passed. And I just hear that drainage just going all night. And I'm like, oh my God. So that is usually what stops me from sleeping. And I love, like, you know, going to bed when it's, you know, you start hearing a little rumble of the thunder. It's nice and like meditative. But yeah, it's rough when it's not a good time, you know. Also, let me go ahead and raise the music this time. Hold on. There we go. Just remind me next time we play the game to lower it. Thank you guys so much, as always, for being the kind souls that you are, for being patient, for being awesome, for being understanding, and for just being a hoot. Because you guys always, it doesn't matter. Sometimes I'm like, I don't really have anything to talk about today on stream. But it does not matter whatsoever. Something will pop up. We will find things to talk about. It will be endless. The chat will be popping off. I am scrolling up to catch up to it. So yeah, it's a whole thing, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Kai. Thank you, Cougar. Thank you to everyone. Red, thank you for stopping on by. I appreciate it. Also the rose for everybody. Sparkles and all that good stuff. Yeah, the Yap Geek is always in full effect. The yapping is always a threat. But thank you guys again once more for hanging out with me. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday, great rest of your evening, your night, your morning, wherever you might be at. Hope it's a good one, and I hope like a good weekend overall. But yeah, you'll hear from me soon enough, guys. Take care and bye now.
His greed sickens me.